Whole time. And baking some cookies. Good morning, friends. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is Tuesday today. It's actually not morning. I think it's like 12 something. 12:45. I've just made myself my second coffee of the day. I went like 2 weeks only drinking 1 coffee a day, and I was slowly kind of weaning myself off it, and I was honestly thinking about even cutting it back a little bit more. And then Liam and I went away last weekend, and our favorite thing to do together when we're hanging out is to go get coffee. And we went and got coffee, I think only twice a day, but it just got me back into that 2 coffee a day habit. And look, it's not the worst habit to have, could be worse, but I'm back on my vanilla iced latte grind. It's just so good. But also remember to drink your water. One of my goals for January is to drink at least 2 liters of water a day, and I have successfully done it, I think, every day except one, which is pretty good. I need to carry all this stuff with me. It's my office. This is a mess waiting to happen. Ow! I just stubbed my toe. I just finished my lunch and honestly kind of just finished my work for the day. I didn't have a huge work to-do list today. I feel like January has been so nice so far because my work has kind of eased back into things, because it seems like all of the brands that I work with and my management and all that sort of stuff, they've all been coming back to work at different times. So my to-do list has slowly been building up, but it has felt so manageable, which is really nice. So I finished my work stuff for the day, but I do want to get started on my video for next week, or it'll be this week when you see this vlog, I guess, but right now it's next week. I'm trying to stay on top of my second upload, guys. I feel like weekly vlogs I feel very on top of. Like I always seem to manage to be able to do my weekly vlog, or almost always, probably like 95% of the time. It's just my second upload that sometimes has me stumped. Please let me know if you have any requests for any other videos apart from weekly vlogs, because I feel like I'm always going to do these, or at least for the foreseeable future. I can't imagine myself not doing a weekly vlog, but if you guys have any other ideas for any other videos, please let me know. Book related, fashion related, anything else apart from a weekly vlog. I'd love to know what you guys want to see. I got a package from Princess Polly yesterday. Do you guys want to see a little sneak peek? I'm not doing a YouTube haul, so maybe I'll show you guys. This is one of the things I got. It's a little bikini, but it's green. So cute. I love the style of the top as well, but the color is just so fun. I have a few colorful things in this haul. We have some corduroy white shorts, which are stunning. I haven't tried anything on yet, so I don't really quite know how it looks, but very cute. Please don't mind my very comfy outfit today. My top is from Wildflower. I love the back of it too. Anyway, I got this stunning like sage green long skirt. It's like more tight fitting, goes all the way to the floor on me because I'm 5'2", and then to go with it in a little cute outfit, I got this little white top. Very cute, comes to a little point at the front. Imagine that, super cute. I'm just getting distracted now. This is not sponsored, but I'll put my code on the screen if you guys want to use it. Back to my to-do list. Plan for the Savo. I need to buy my brother a birthday gift. It's his birthday tomorrow and I haven't bought one yet. I do have ideas, so that's okay. And then I just have some other random admin things I need to do, but other than that I'll probably just be able to read and kind of get ahead with other work. So what an ideal Tuesday afternoon. I already went to the gym this morning. Wow, what a productive day. I'm not usually this on top of things. Crew is staring at me standing near the pile of discarded fishing dogs. Hello sweet friends, happy Wednesday. I just went and had lunch with my parents. They're both working from home at the moment, so instead of going into my mum's work to meet her for lunch, I can just go to their place. A nice way to switch up my Wednesdays. I'm just making some pre-workout in the car because I'm heading straight to the gym. You guys saw me like pack it, but I need to put my water in and drink it on the way. How do I do this without making a mess? I should have just filled it up when I was in there with them. I didn't do a full scoop of pre-workout because I find that sometimes it's just too much when I've already had caffeine earlier that day. Oh, I just wet my shorts and now it looks like I peed my pants. Don't do this at home. Anyway, so I did like half a scoop, 3/4 of a scoop today, just so I'm not as jittery. Also a great way if you're just starting to take pre-workout. It's a really good option. This is the Myprotein Blue Raspberry, which you've probably heard me talk about a million times because it's my favorite. I need to try out some other flavors from their pre. The Blue Raspberry is just so good though. Guys, I literally just had the best session I've had in such a long time. It was so good. I feel like I pushed myself so hard and I just felt so like, sorry, it fell down. I just felt so accomplished at the end. It was amazing. Liam and I were both craving something sweet after dinner, so I just made my smoothie. He's about to make his. I was gonna make a smoothie bowl, but I didn't really make it thick enough. This is kind of just like my classic smoothie. I always do banana, pineapple, mango. Usually I do raspberries. This time I did strawberries. Not really any reason why. And Myprotein, vanilla protein. You're gonna have to use the big cup. Do you want the glass with this? Oh no. What are you gonna put it in?
Straight from there.
You're gonna eat it from that?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like 7 in the morning and I just got an Amazon package. I think I know what this is, so I wanted to open it with you guys. I'm so excited. This is a new lens for the camera that you guys, this camera. It's a wide angle lens camera, which a lot of other YouTubers have. It's pretty common, but I don't have it and I've been wanting it for so long. And I literally was like sitting on the Amazon website and it was like in my cart and I had just been putting it off for weeks. And I was like, you know what? This will literally make my content better. And this is my job. So I should probably invest in my career, you know? But I'm just so excited about it. She's stunning. Okay, I'm gonna change out the lens and you guys can see the difference. Look how much more you can see. Now you can see all the mess in the background. Oh, so it still like goes in a decent amount. We love. That's so exciting. Anyway, happy Thursday, friends. I'm gonna actually get ready for the day and get started on my to-do list. Attention, friends. We only have like a week left of January and I needed to let you know that my code for Myprotein currently gives you 45% off, which is literally an insane deal, but it's only going to give you 45% off for the rest of this month. So I wanted to remind you guys, in case you wanted to make any purchases, you can use the code RachelC to get 45% off until the end of January. You can use that code after January, but the discount won't be as good as 45% off. I quickly wanted to share my favorite things. Firstly, we have the pre-workout in Blue Raspberry. It's my absolute favorite. It's the one that I've been using every time I've gone to the gym lately, and I just think think it tastes so good. It's super sweet, almost like lollies, but I personally love it. And then the proteins are the other thing that I'm literally obsessed with. The one that I use the most is the vanilla. I use this in my smoothies, in my oats. Like I said, the one that I go to the most. But I also wanted to tell you that they restocked the cookies and cream, and this is so hard to get your hands on because it always sells out. And this is probably my favorite to have with oats, like make it into protein oats. Cookies and cream, are you joking? It kind of tastes like cookies and cream ice cream. And like, who doesn't want to eat that for breakfast? So definitely recommend this while it's still in stock. Very sweet, so definitely for my sweet tooths out there. But those are my favorites. Let me know if you try them. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's get back to my to-do list for the day. I'm so confused. I was right in the middle of shooting some Instagram content and I had this knock on the door. And like, mind you, this is what the top half of me looks like, but I was also wearing like a long shimmery skirt. And I was like, I can't answer the door like this. I look insane. And it was like, knock, 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 Chippy. And I was like, okay, so there's a tradesman here, you know what I mean? And I was like, I have no idea why there would be a tradie here, or like a Chippy here. So I like ran to my room and put on some shorts so I looked a little more normal. And then I like ran up to the door, opened the door, no one there. And I was kind of worried that he would just like come around the side or something, like if he thought no one was home, because it obviously took me a second to like get changed. But I can't see anyone. But I'm just like, oh. One thing that I just find so frustrating about living in a rental, and don't get me wrong, I am so grateful that we even have a home, but I feel like some rental like agencies just take you for a ride and they just like couldn't care less about you. I've had some really great rental, what are they even called? I guess real estates. I've had some really great property managers and real estates, and I've had some really awful ones in my time of renting properties. Like, I got a text at the end of last week and it was a pest control guy, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna be doing a pest control at your house. I'm gonna come tomorrow. And I was like, first of all, I have no idea who you are, or like I have not been told that you were supposed to be coming. So like, how do I even know this is legit? And second of all, we're away for the weekend, so we won't be home. So like, this appointment was not like made by us, because obviously we have to be home. We would not be home. Doesn't work. So he was like, oh, that's okay, I'll just come next week. And then I emailed my real estate just being like, hey, just wanted to double check that this is like legit, that this guy is supposed to be coming, because you guys didn't tell me he was gonna come. And they were just like, oh yeah, it like says in the contract when you signed it that you need to get like a pest control done. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense to me, but what it doesn't make sense is that you didn't tell me that this specific guy was coming. Because like, what if that guy just like knocked on my door and was like, I'm here for a pest control, and he like wasn't actually legit, and just like, I don't know, do you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? And then, what day was it? Monday? I think it was Monday. I was literally sitting in my office. I had the aircon on, and so I had like all the windows closed and the door to my office closed, so that obviously like the cold air wasn't escaping, I guess. And I was also watching a video, like an interview kind of thing on my laptop. So obviously I had the audio of that I was listening to. And then I just hear this voice and I was like, what the heck? That sounds like it's coming from inside my house. So I opened my office door, and I'm in like an oversized tee and like little tiny bike shorts. Open my office door and there is a man in my house. And I'm just like, hi. And he's like, oh, hi, I'm just here to like clean your air conditioning filter or something. And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, oh, didn't they tell you that I was coming? And I was like, no, they did not. Check my email. Nothing. And he was like, oh, let me like show you that I'm legit. And he like showed me the message that the real estate had sent him and like the appointment that he had made, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, that's so fine. Like, obviously not your fault. And he's like, I'll literally be here for 10 minutes. And I'm like, yep, no problem. And he was there for 10 minutes and he left. And obviously the reason why he entered the house was because he'd been given a key from the real estate, and I guess he assumed no one was home. I'm assuming he like knocked on the door and like waited for a while before coming in. But because I was like at the other end of my house, in my office with all the doors closed with a video playing, I just didn't hear him. But like, the fact that people are just like walking around with keys to my house and could just come in at any moment and I just have no idea just makes me so mad. And I get that that's just part of the deal that comes with renting. The real estate has keys. I hope the owner doesn't. I guess the owner like gives over the rights for the keys, but then the real estate can give them to tradies and like whatever else because they need to do stuff. But it's just like, why am I not told that these people are coming into my house? And you definitely should be told. But I also get really scared talking to the real estate and being like, you didn't tell me that these people are coming, because I don't want to have a bad relationship with the real estate, because they're the ones who are in charge of like renewing our lease, doing our inspections. And I feel like it's just very important to have a good rapport and a good relationship with your real estate, because they're your representation to the owner. Like, the owner doesn't get to meet you, they only get to meet the property manager or the real estate or whatever. And so if I'm just constantly being like, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, you didn't tell me this person was coming, you didn't tell me that person was coming, they could very easily, if they just don't want to put up with me, just be like, we're not renewing your lease. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just hate that. I really wasn't expecting to go on a full rant here, but I hope that even makes sense. But if any of you have that issue, please let me know what to do. And to be fair, we're obviously having a lot of these random appointments because we just moved in, like the pest inspection and the cleaning the air filter or whatever the heck they were doing. And I haven't been told that any more people are coming, but I also wasn't told that they would be coming either. So I'm assuming it'll be like pretty chill from now on, but I just hate not knowing. Anyway, rant over, we can stop chatting. I'm gonna keep trying to get my content. And that's probably the other reason that I was annoyed, is like, if I am literally half dressed in my living room because I'm trying to get content for a brand and like changing a bunch of outfits or like filming a try on haul or something like that, I obviously do not want a random man walking into my house, you know? But hopefully it'll be fine. I don't know where the chippy guy went or like what happened with that. I have no idea why there would be a chippy coming to my place, but whatever. Maybe he got the wrong house, I don't know. The amount of times that I've changed my outfit today is a little bit ridiculous, but we have another outfit. I mean, I'm going to the gym, so like, fair enough. It's 12:50. I've been really enjoying going to the gym at like 1 or 2 p.m. I think partly because it kind of breaks up my day. It's nice to get out of the house in the middle of the day and then come back and then do a few more hours of work and then finish for the day. But also just because it's so quiet at the gym at that time, so that's the plan. This is my outfit. My whole outfit is actually from White Fox Boutique's activewear line. I really enjoy a lot of their stuff, to be honest. Like, definitely the best activewear that I've tried from a boutique, like a clothing website, I would say. I think these are the color Mocha, and I love how neutral they are, and they're also extremely comfortable. But yeah. Morning friends, happy Friday. Just finished drinking my smoothie, writing my to-do list for the day. Honestly, there's not a lot going on today, which is absolutely phenomenal. I only have a little bit of work to get done, so I think what I'm gonna do is go to the gym, come home and do my work, and then spend the rest of the day kind of cleaning, just kind of doing a bit of a reset. I've got a pretty busy weekend, so it'll be nice to have like an at-home day today. I went on a run this morning for the first time this year. If you guys watched my New Year's resolution video, you know that one of my resolutions is to try and get back into running. And today is the 21st of January and it's the first time I've gone on a run, but that's okay. Got to start somewhere. Probably one of the worst runs I've ever done, but again, got to start somewhere. And I was kind of expecting it to be pretty bad. I haven't run in a little while now, so I'm honestly glad that I've just made a start, because hopefully it can only get better from here. But yeah, I think I'm about to head off to the gym. I've got a lower body session, the last session of the week, to get done. We've got some step ups, we've got some leg press, we've got some leg extensions, got some calf raises, all the good stuff. So I think I'm gonna head off. I'll show you my outfit. Nothing crazy going on here. Just an all black fit today. You can kind of see me in the mirror. I need to close that. This is the outfit. My top is from Kmart. My shorts are from Cotton On Body. Both of these are pretty old, so I don't know if you'll be able to get these exact things, but love them. And just my Converse, so I can have some flat shoes. there any better feeling than cleaning the house, having a long shower, washing your hair, lighting a couple of candles, and baking some cookies? Like a freshly clean house with the smell of freshly baked cookies? It doesn't get much better than this. It's now like 4:30. I don't know where the day has gone. You guys saw I cleaned the house. I also did a load of washing. That's hanging out there. And it just feels so good. Now I am sitting down to read. I don't know if I've talked about books this week. I don't think I have. Currently reading the third book in the Folk of the Air series. So The Cruel Prince is the first book, The Wicked King is the second book, and The Queen of Nothing is the third and final book. And it's what I'm reading right now. And I only have 100 pages left, and I'm so sad that I'm going to be finishing this series because I have loved it. And you guys know I'm not a fantasy reader, so I definitely recommend it if you're looking to get into fantasy or if you already enjoy fantasy as well. But specifically, if you don't think you're a fantasy reader but you might want to try it out, I personally think it's a great series to start on. I honestly wish it was so much longer. Sad. However, I did also order Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover, her new book that got released a couple days ago, and it's supposed to arrive tomorrow, so I'm hoping that I can finish this book today so that I can start that one tomorrow when it comes, but we'll see how we go. Guys, look what just arrived at my front door. I woke up to this stunning package waiting for me, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will be so excited because I know I'm excited. Colleen Hoover's newest book, Reminders of Him, released this week. Sadly, the Amazon cover is not as nice as the US cover. The US cover is like holographic and the lettering is like raised. This one's not as cute, but it is still cuter than a lot of other covers that she used to have. I honestly have no idea what it's about or what's going to happen, but I am extremely excited to have my hands on this and to add this to my Coho collection. So this will definitely be the next book that I pick up. I might even film a bit of a reading vlog for it. I did also just finish my previous book last night, so this is literally perfect timing, but I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize I look this disheveled. It's 6:20 p.m. on a Saturday and I've just arrived at Kmart because I've decided I just need some me time. And apparently me time is Kmart time. I went out to breakfast this morning with a friend, which was so lovely. So good to catch up with her. And then Liam and I had like a family thing on this afternoon and we were there for like 4 hours. And again, so lovely. So nice to catch up with everyone. But I am just feeling so drained socially. I truly am an introvert at heart, and I think I've gotten even worse now that I work for myself and work in social media, because 95% of the time I'm at home by myself with my camera and my computer. So my tolerance almost for like socializing is just not what it used to be. And don't get me wrong, I literally love spending time with my friends and family, but there's just a limit, I guess. And Liam's gone to hang out with friends tonight and I've got the evening to myself, and I was just like, I think I just want to go to Kmart and walk around for a little while. That is what self-care looks like for me. I would go to a bookstore if there were any open at this time, but there really isn't. So also, I finished the Folk of the Air series last night, and you guys saw that I got my new Coho novel today, but I'm in too much of a book hangover to even pick it up. I haven't even started it yet, which is so unlike me. But I just loved the Folk of the Air series so much that I just like don't want to start a new book with new characters and a new world, because I'm so sad to say goodbye to Jude and Taryn and Carden, and it's just making me sad. Anyway, I'm gonna go into Kmart, walk around for a while, have a look in every single section. There are a few things I do need to pick up, some kitchen stuff, some homey stuff, and I might end up making a few impulse purchases too, and we'll see how we go. Wouldn't mind a new candle because I finished burning through some the other day. Of course I'll give you a haul. I might film some clips on my phone. We'll see how we go, how many people are in there. But yeah, I'm excited just to have an hour, maybe not that long, like even 30 minutes to myself walking around Kmart. Whole time. Did I get a little bit more than I was expecting? Yes. Do Do I have any regrets? No. Let me show you what I got. First of all, I got 2 of these clear pull-out storage, small. I think these were $5 each. I didn't know the price until I got to the checkout, and I was kind of shocked because I thought they would be more expensive than that. But I'm gonna put these in my pantry and put like cans and things like that, because my pantry is very narrow and deep, and I feel like I can't see anything past the first kind of layer at the front. So I thought if I got these, they have little wheels on them too. I can pack things a lot further back and still have access to them. So excited for that. I also got another one of these ice trays. It's like $1.50. It has the lid on it. Liam and I love this. It's our favorite ice tray. Do you guys have favorite ice trays? Because I do. Our other one is gray. This one is pink. I'm sure Liam will love the color. I'm just so sick of refilling our ice like every 2 seconds, because we're constantly refilling water bottles, having iced coffees, stuff like that, where we're constantly having ice. So I feel like we just go through it really quickly. So an extra ice tray is always handy. And then the last thing in this bag is this 2-in-1 pool chopper. Last time I was at Kmart and vlogged it, I showed these and I was like, do any of you guys have this, and is it worth it? Because I think something like this would make my life so much easier. And so many of you guys replied being like, yes, you need to get that. So this time I remembered. I remember also a lot of you said to get the larger one rather than the smaller one. So this is like the slightly bigger one, but I think there was like a slightly larger one. So hopefully this is still good. I feel like I'm always just cutting up onions and zucchini and like random vegetables to chuck in our dinners, and this will just make life so much easier in that way. Moving on to the next bag. And yes, I did buy this bag because I brought one in with me and it wasn't enough. Classic. Got some body tape. I also got some more coat hangers because I swear some of mine have disappeared since moving. I don't know where they are. I feel like I had so many and now I do not. So I just got another little pack of those. Then, are these not the cutest little bowls you've ever seen? I thought these would be literally perfect when I make a cheese board and I want to put a dip or a little bowl of blueberries or a little bowl of something on the cheese board, on the little wooden board, because I can put it in these little bowls. It comes with 3. I think it was $8 for the pack, which I think is an incredible price. They're so cute. Are you joking? They're beautiful. You could even like have them as a decor piece, I feel like. Just like tilt them a little bit. I don't know if that looks good, but the idea is there. I just think these will be so perfect for little hosting things. Kind of boring again. I just have some more little storage containers. These are for my desk. I've told myself that I'm only allowed to buy little containers like this if I know exactly where they're going to go. So rather than buying a bunch of them at once and then finding somewhere for them to go, I'm buying ones that I know I need. So I needed a few for the drawer in my desk that I keep my stationery in. I have a couple, but not enough. So got some more of those. I also got these 2, which I think were $3 each, which is kind of nice. And these are for the fridge. I would have gotten more, but I wasn't sure if I needed more. So like I said, I'm only allowed to get them if I know exactly where they're going and exactly what they're for. So I'm just gonna store like fruits and veg or whatever we need in our fridge. And lastly, I've been looking for one of these for a really long time and just haven't found the perfect one. And I really liked the look of this. So it's a jewelry hanger, and I just wanted something for my necklaces because I keep everything else in a jewelry box. But whenever I put my necklaces in my jewelry box, they all get tangled. So I wanted something where I could hang them up. And I like the amount of hooks that this one has, and then it has some that are lower. So I could put my like shorter layering choker kind of style necklaces on the lower ones. Obviously it has spaces for other things as well, but this just looks really nice and it kind of fits the aesthetic, as dumb as that sounds, of our bedroom. And guys, I got all of that stuff for like $50 something. I was kind of shocked at how much it was. I thought it would be way more expensive than it was because I kind of did go a little bit wild. To be fair, a lot of these things were things that I either A, needed / had on a list, or B, have had my eye on for a while. Like I saw this on the website the other day and I was like, that looks like exactly what I want. So do I need to justify this? Absolutely not, but will I? Yes. Also, I met a couple of you guys while I was shopping, and I just have to say, I always meet you guys when I am least expecting it, so I'm so sorry if I ever come across as like rude or awkward, I don't know. Whenever I'm alone and I meet you guys, I'm always just totally zoned out. And I didn't even get to ask you guys your names, which I feel so bad about, but it was so lovely to meet you girls. Anyway, I think I'm gonna pop this stuff away and I kind of want to head to the gym. I drove past my gym on the way home from Kmart and there was like no one there, and I've been too scared to go into the free weights section so far at my new gym because it's just a very intimidating kind of place to go. But I really want to go because I kind of want to see where my strength is at for squats and deadlifts, because I haven't done those things in a really long time, and right now they're not in my program, and I've actually finished my program for the week, so I don't actually have a workout to do tonight. I just more want to go to kind of suss things out a little bit, and also just to feel more comfortable in the free weight section. I feel like if I go now while there's not a lot of people, I can suss it out, kind of build my confidence a little bit, at least know where things are, so that when I go and there's more people, I feel at least a little bit more like I know what I'm doing. Let's put this stuff away and go get changed. Gym OOTD, wearing all stacks, best black collection, Converse, protein cookie. Let's go. Did I go to the gym? Yes. Did I do any deadlifts? No. Did I walk into the free weight section? Yes. Did I walk in, get intimidated, and walk out 2 seconds later? Also yes. We made progress, but not as much progress as I was originally thinking I would. That's okay. Baby steps. The amount of DMs that I get on a daily basis from girls saying that they want to join the gym but they're scared, or what to do when they've joined the gym and are just really scared to go. Do I have any tips for being confident, blah blah blah. And the reality of the situation is, like, yes, there are things that are going to make it easier, but at the end of the day, it's just a scary thing for some people, including myself, a lot of people, I think. And I think the only way to get better at it is just to try and maybe fail and then try again and maybe fail some more, but just continue trying and making those baby steps. So today is literally the first time I've stepped foot in the free weights section, and I thought it was going to be a little bit less busy than it was. I literally walked in there and it was full of only guys. I also convinced myself, I was like, no one's going to be looking at me, it's fine, I'll just, walk in there, do my thing. I walked in there, every single person turned and looked at me, and I was like, go away, I don't want you looking at me. And as soon as they all looked at me, I just turned around and walked straight back out. So I did go to the women's room. However, the women's room was completely empty, so I guess maybe only guys go to the gym at 8:30 p.m. on a Saturday night. There were no girls there. So yeah, I had the whole women's room to myself, which was great. There is a Smith machine there, but not a squat rack, which, why? Why is there no squat rack in there? I feel like that's like the main thing you want in a women's room, so that you don't have to like go use the intimidating other parts of the gym. Like, the squat racks to me are the most intimidating part of the gym. So like, can we just have one? Just one in the women's room, please? But no, there is a Smith machine, so I did do some squats on those, but it's not quite the same, but it's still like good, I guess, and I'm glad I did those. And then I also did a bunch of other exercises that I'm trying to improve my form with, or my technique, I guess. So I did some RDLs and some hip thrusts and things like that, and I did film some clips, honestly not really for vlogging, although I probably did include them, at least a few of them, but mostly so that I could look back at my form and see what I'm doing wrong and what I want to do better. And also hopefully to show like some of my friends who really know what they're doing, and they can give me some feedback as well. So I definitely think recording yourself, if you can, if there's not a lot of people around, because I know that's like really scary as well, is a great way to be able to see what you're doing. Because even though there are heaps of mirrors and stuff in the gym, I just find it harder to really see what I'm doing wrong and right and all that sort of stuff. And also I think it's so cool to be able to watch videos back from like 6 months ago or a year ago. I was actually watching a few videos back the other day of when I first joined the gym, and I am actually so proud of myself for the progress that I've made. And not even in terms of like what I look like or even the progress in terms of how heavy I can lift, but just my confidence and even my technique. I know that I still have a long way to go and so much more to learn, but I'm really enjoying the learning process, and I'm really enjoying just kind of figuring stuff out, figuring out what I really enjoy and what I don't. So I think it will be a very long journey with lots of learning curves to come, I'm sure, but it's fun. And I never thought I would enjoy the gym. So even that in itself is a huge improvement and a huge step, I guess, from where I used to be and the mindset that I used to have toward training. So I didn't mean for this to become a full-on D&M, but I am going to head to bed. It is 9:55, which is past my bedtime. Liam is still out with the boys, but I think I'm just gonna watch some videos, read, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello my sweet friends. It is actually now the next morning and I've just been editing the clips that you just watched, and I wanted to tell you guys where we went because I know I'm going to get a million questions about it. But yesterday Liam and I wanted to go to a waterfall, didn't really know where to go, so I think the one that we ended up going to is called Twin Falls at Lamington National Park on the Gold Coast, and it was seriously the most beautiful waterfall I've ever seen. I haven't seen that many, to be fair, but it was so freaking cool. We were planning to go swimming, but it was so cold, and I'm not even talking about like the water itself, like the day was just so cold up in the mountains and the wind and stuff. Like we were freezing on our walk. We didn't bring any jumpers or anything with us, and that was kind of a mistake because we were freezing. It was fine once we'd been walking for a little bit, but we just weren't expecting it to be so cold. We did also go earlier in the morning because we wanted to beat the crowds, I guess, and I think that's also why it was a little bit colder. I think if you go like closer to lunchtime or even in the early afternoon, it would be a lot warmer, or even just on a warmer day in general. And it was also raining when we went, so obviously not the most ideal swimming weather, but I definitely want to go back on a warmer day to go swimming there because it was just the most breathtaking thing I've ever seen. I'm sure a lot of you have probably been there if you live in Queensland because it is an extremely popular place, but I had just never seen it before and I was blown away. I want to do things like that more often because it was really just like a, hey, let's like do a day trip, where should we go, looking up random places, picked a random place, drove there, and it was absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, it was just such a fun day. But it is now Monday, so I need to end off this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like I filmed so much this week. This is a long weekly vlog. I hope you guys don't mind it being so long, but I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great week ahead, and I guess I'll see you in my next video in a few days. Goodbye.